tonight's episode of BB. Really not that much to talk about, but still some thoughts in reaction to what went on. We get more of an insight on what happened during that triple, when they cut to commercial and everything that went on afterwards. So at least we get that. It's really annoying how this was delayed because of football. Enzo has a DR session, him saying that he didn't want to upset Cody. That's why he didn't want to vote with Tyler and Christmas to get Nicole out. And it's kind of like, Enzo, like, I get it. Maybe keeping David wasn't the best option for him, but just the fact that he doesn't want to upset Cody, it's like, have fun losing to him, Enzo. I'm still mad that move to get Nicole out didn't work. Cannot believe I was rooting for Christmas. I really wanted this to work out. And it sucks that they took that shot and they missed. And just her being upset about it. I know anybody would be upset about it and anybody would be like, okay, this is a perfect excuse to come after you now. But she's just like, she's like, I can't stand them. They're liars. They're vicious. And it's like, it's Big Brother. And I don't know, look in the mirror. Tyler's read on Nicole and Danny being the inseparable pair is just very off base, cringy. I could see how you would think that, but I would think Tyler would see that it's really Nicole and Cody are running the show. I would think that he would see that Enzo and Cody are super close, but he's just out of it right now. I think things were definitely different for him once he started wanting to quit and wanting to leave the game. I just want to see those BB20 Tyler reads. I want him to be able to figure out what's going on that level, and it's not going to happen. He's likely going to go home this week. Spoiler, doesn't win the veto. You know, he's not in a good position, and yeah, things could likely flip back and forth between getting Christmas out or getting Tyler out. But the fact that, okay, Memphis is super close to Christmas, he wants Tyler out, maybe Cody could realize that, hey, if I keep Christmas around, there's a possibility I go on the block, I go home, or Nicole goes home, you know, maybe it is a better option to keep Tyler. Whatever happens, you know, I guess it's possible, but the fact that Tyler's going to be on the block at the end of the day doesn't look good for him. And yeah, I don't foresee him staying. It would have been such a better move for Tyler to put Cody and Nicole up on that triple. Either way, they're already mad at him, so it's just he really thought that it was Nicole and Danny, but Danny was on the outs, even though she was coming for Tyler. What could she have done, really? The only way it would have been really bad is if she won the HOH, but either way, he's on the block this week and likely going home. So it's just hard to tell when you're in that situation. You're not seeing it from that outside perspective. So cringy to think that Danny thought that Cody would pick her. We saw it when she got evicted and she was telling Julie this, and it's just kind of like, Danny, do you not realize that Cody and Nicole have a pre-existing relationship? They were on the same season, yet you think you and Cody are so close. I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. You know, the wall yeller and everything, and people still, it's not clicking for them that Nicole and Cody has to be put up together. They're a duo. It was funny to see that Danny, Tyler, and Christmas had words during the whole vote to get Danny out, and yeah, it was a little smidge of drama. It will be funny to see Tyler walk into the jury house after he got Danny out. Danny's gonna be like, she's gonna be pretty happy seeing Tyler there. So the HOH competition, Tyler actually looked like he was a part of Midsummer when he came out in that fit. This was that competition that you have to undress and hold the buttons. It was yoga themed, stripped down, BB yoga competition. It just ultimately comes down to who is better at getting undressed. I guess who has more practice. Seeing Memphis with his face like so stoic and serious in that pink tutu, and the jacket was hilarious for me. He looked the funniest in it. He was actually really good at getting undressed. And Christmas, not so much. She totally bombed that, and you see like Tyler's face, and it's like that was his like one shot was her winning this, and she got out the first round. It's funny how this happens a lot when you have one person that would be okay for you and they get out the first round. You just have so much banking on that person, and you know, that's just how it is. I guess she just had that adrenaline pumping. She really wanted to win, and then she hopped off, pressed the button, and her shirt was still on. When they show the lineup of the house guests competing in their little yoga studio, it makes me feel like I'm watching a workout video, and it reminds me that I really need to work out. But it was funny. Imagine there's like a BB workout video, especially with like these people. It'd be pretty funny. Like Memphis is teaching you yoga. It comes down to Cody or Memphis winning this HOH, and it's like, whose HOH reign would be more boring? The last move was the sitting duck, and that's exactly what Tyler is in this game right now. I thought it was funny that Christmas was saying that Cody loves his filler words, and then there's a word count on his likes. Yeah, Cody and his likes and his tongue being out of his mouth, it's like peanut butter and jelly. It all just goes together and makes up Cody. Nicole's face when Cody mentions the vote in the nomination ceremony was just so smug, so content. Like, this is what's best for my game. Like, I'm doing so well. Like, it's so annoying. And I do have to give her some amount of props because she's still in the game. I think she had a good shot. I mean, obviously she's a previous winner, but people aren't taking her win seriously, and that's on them. But yeah, I think they mentioned that her and Cody were like talking and saying that this is like the season that they were on together. Like, it's very reminiscent of that, and it's like, yeah. I think that's what everybody loves about this season. And shocker, Tyler and Christmas are nominated. Yeah, I feel like I'm always rooting for the underdog. It's like whoever's in trouble that week, I'm like, yes, I want them to do well, and it's already too late. So that's it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe.